Welcome to CNTV. I'm Brad Claunch.
And I'm Quin. The Chickasaw Nation hosts a new art market during the holiday season.
We take you to WinStar for the 2023 Hushtola Art Market, showcasing the creativity of first American artists.
This is by far the nicest show I've ever been in.
Chickasaw artist Krystle Perkins traveled from Lawrence, Kansas to participate in the Chickasaw Nation's first Hushtola Art Market. She started beading just 4 years ago after connecting with the tribe in a cultural class.
I had never done beading before that, and I went home with one little row of a collar, just a tiny little row, and I thought, I'm going to learn this. I'm pretty determined I'm going to learn this. And it took me about 4 weeks to make that collar. Now it takes me about 9 hours. This is my first juried art show. I had no idea what to expect. I had no expectations of winning anything, and I didn't get a ribbon this time, but when I had my piece out, I sold both my pieces in the first 3 minutes of the pre-sale.
Hundreds of handmade, one-of-a-kind items are on display from more than 100 first American artists, representing 26 different tribal nations in 8 states. The 2-day weekend event welcomed local shoppers and those from out of state.
I'm all about turquoise, so anytime I can come look at turquoise, that's great.
Sally Bridges is from Denton, Texas.
My husband and I both have Native heritage and very intrigued by the artwork and the history that's involved with it.
But it's all clay.
It's that history that Ben White likes to share. The retired firefighter from Edmond, Oklahoma transforms clay into pottery works of art.
I tell people that I spent 31 years trying to eliminate the effects of smoke on people's property. And then when I'm not doing that, I'm trying to figure out what I can do with smoke and heat. Use horsehair on the different colored clay, and the horsehair burns and smokes on the hot pot. The clay is so malleable when it's fresh. You can move it all kinds of ways, and then it begins to dry and you can polish it, and then you fire it and it becomes hard. And we find clay pieces from thousands of years ago. And of course I like to think that someday somebody will find parts of my pottery and wonder what it is.
This Chickasaw hopes for the same with her beadwork centuries from now.
I'm a historian. That's what I actually studied and taught history for a while at college level. And I thought, how neat would it be if 500 years from now they found a pair of my earrings and thought, I wonder who made this? So to me, it's got a lot of significance for being creative and just trying new things and learning more about my tribe.
We love this time of year, from the new art market there at WinStar to the holiday craft events at other Chickasaw Nation venues. The events bring people together.
Families come together to celebrate the season throughout Chickasaw Country. This was one of the events hosted by the Chickasaw Nation. At the Tribal Library Christmas reception, guests got to see the wonderful updates to the Chickasaw Nation Tribal Library located in Ada, Oklahoma.
We have more computer stations, computer labs. We also received a grant from the federal government that allowed us to get additional furniture as well as additional technology items.
Holiday gatherings like this one always include children's activities, sweet treats, and beautiful holiday decorations and lights. Santa Claus made a surprise visit here. Children were able to share their wish list with him.
Chickasaw citizen Faithlyn Seawright is the newly crowned Miss Indian Oklahoma. It's an exciting honor for the 25-year-old. At the Miss Indian Oklahoma pageant, Faithlyn received Best Tribal Introduction and Dress. She tied for Best Talent Presentation. Her talent was storytelling, sharing the cultural significance of Ofi-Tobi-Ishtu to the Chickasaw people. In the next episode of CNTV, Faithlyn joins us. Learn why her title, Miss Indian Oklahoma 2024, is history-making for the Chickasaw woman.
Chickasaw Princesses Through the Years is an exhibit on display right now at the Chickasaw Cultural Center. See the exhibit in the IEPSA Art Gallery celebrating the history of Chickasaw royalty. Many items are showcased from past and present princesses. Several photographs, regalia, commemorative crowns, and other pageant pieces. Visitors will also learn more about the Chickasaw Princess program that began in the early 1960s. Chickasaw princesses represent the Chickasaw Nation as ambassadors of friendship and goodwill.
Fans rooted for a Chickasaw citizen competing on the NBC show The Voice. Jordan Rayner was one of the top contenders who made it to the final round, competing for a chance to win $100,000 and a record deal with Universal Record Group. She was part of Team Reba. Country music star Reba McEntire is one of the coaches on the show. Jordan didn't win the competition, but she now has a huge following of her music and talents.
We've had a wonderful year sharing with you here on CNTV. We leave you with a Christmas music video from our archives.
Produced and performed by Chickasaw Nation Multimedia, including the talents of my friend Brad Claunch. The piece captures what the holidays are all about: family, friends, love, and joy to the world.